10 seconds remaining. Radiant team back. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the MarsTV Dota League. We are just getting into the group stage action. It's just day number 1 of the main stage. We have all the players all flown overseas, all there in China at attendance at LAN to compete for $250,000 of prize money. Should be a good time, and we're going to get to see some of those big name teams, including a certain OG, compete with their brand new roster for the first friggin' time. Should be awesome. I'm Kyle Guy for Beyond the Summit, and I'm joined by nobody. I'm actually solo right now. I wasn't expecting this, and I'll be honest with you. I was anticipating, like they were letting us know, that some of these matches were going to be starting back-to-back, so you can't expect games to start on schedule, which I was, obviously ready for. But unfortunately for my co-caster, things did start a bit too early, so I'll just hope that he shows up. Maybe even will show up within the game. So expect possibly a sporadic and surprised Merlini Wu to show up mid-game for this one. But for now, you're going to be stuck with me and me alone. And, well, you're just going to have to frickin' deal with it. So don't worry, though. I have been doing my research. Last night, I hunkered down and I did my duty to make sure I looked over and was prepared, especially with some of these Chinese teams that, unfortunately, I was not too familiar with. But this should be a doozy of a match, and a lot of people are probably going to be looking at this series and think, oh, it's OG, easy win, right? I don't even know who iG.Vit is. Well, if you're, a true fan of the Chinese scene, you'll be pleasantly surprised to know that iG.Vitality have really been on the up and up recently here. They just took down and won the WCA qualifier. Obviously, in addition to that, they've got the MDL qualifier that they managed to creep through, and they also managed to beat down VGJ. If you don't know what VGJ is, that's Jeremy Lin. Yeah, that's right. Basketball player Jeremy Lin's endorsed team. He endorsed VG Gaming J, and the J actually stands for Jeremy Lin. And on that team is ROTK, Aggressive, Nono, HYN, Fenrir, all those famous guys. Well, iG.Vitality beat them in the qualifier to just make it there to the LAN. So these guys have been doing really good. And, obviously, to note, this is not the same super we just witnessed moments ago. We have a 2 super special in this tournament. This is Captain Support Super. He had actually been on Vitality for quite a while now, but is starting to see some big success. Other people on iG.Vitality that you may not know is or also known as, I believe, Paparazzi. I guess this kid's nickname was the Stopper. He has graced the 9K MMR. This is a 9K MMR player, folks. So have your respect, currently sporting about 8.4K, so he's fallen off a little bit. But he was the first 8,000 MMR player, actually, on the Chinese server. This is the blue player, by the way, Paparazzi. I guess he also goes by but first 8K player in China, and already got to 9K too. He's in the 7 MMR gods, if you will, one of the 9K gods. Outside of that, you may be familiar with iG.July. iG.July is also another 8K MMR player. Back in around DAC, he was on LGD. Has pretty much been since then been on Vitality. Apparently, so this is a funny story. iG.July, right? He has the nickname Nerves Bro, and I'll tell you why. So one time iG.July was actually in a pub going against Ferrari 430 of the original IG in the mid lane. Well, iG.July crushed Ferrari very hard, and hard enough to prompt Ferrari to be like, why can't you play like that in matches, where iG.July responded, nerves. So I guess ever since then he's been called Nerves, and apparently the Chinese community loves to add bro to the end of everything, so he's Nerves Bro. So iG.July, Nerves Bro, AKMMR, whatever you want to call him, here representing the IG flag. And outside of that, Dogfights was someone I was not familiar with. Dogfights, I think, is honestly not a very good name. It's a very terrible name, but I mean, Dogfights are terrible in itself. He has the one instead of the I thing going, and he even added in the @ sign. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the name. I hope I'm a fan of the gameplay. This guy is also an AK MMR player. He became known in the professional scene. He played a stand-in for CMB China and for Lai Gaming for a while, and then he joined the Vici Gaming Potentials team for a while, like I believe back in March of 2015, and then a year later has joined iG.Vitality. And then since then, iG.Vitality have really been on the up and up. So I'm going into a lot of iG.Vitality because for most people, they know who OG are. Now for OG, this is not quite the same Frankfurt winning OG team who had been, Miracle and Crit obviously have stepped out. Miracle going to Liquid, Crit going to EG. Moon was kicked, and now he's going to be playing on Team DC. And a lot of people are really questioning who is Ana. I hope that's how you say it. I assume that's how you say it, but they're wondering who's Ana, who's this guy that we don't know suddenly showing up on No Tail's team. I love No Tail. Who's Ana? Well, if you didn't know, Ana used to be a Invictus Gaming stand-in. That's right, the Chinese team, Invictus Gaming. He was stand-in and a notorious pub star, but he was always kind of a second string. He was on the team as a substitute after Ferrari 430 returned, so he was just kind of waiting in the wings for a while. But when he was actually playing, it was most notable when he was able to kind of take down Newbie in a grand final of NEA 2016. But yeah, I suppose since that he wasn't able to kind of really land on a main team in China, OG opted to pick him up. This guy he's floating around like a little over 8.1k MMR. He actually managed to put together 150 MMR in about 1 day to climb back to 8k MMR. That's pretty ridiculous. And really the only thing I've heard from OG themselves was from Fly, when he apparently had said that he still does have a lot of adjusting to do. That is to Ana. So Ana does still have some sea legs to work out under him. And now of course, outside
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Play. He home with Jared. Game. He would get. Jared is still a ridiculous heroes. Elder like those husks. Not cool. So, Jared is himself that for position. Look at that. No. Oh, I'll give them big names. They the pin state hell trophy ahead. But I don't call that with perfect end level thing.
Storm Spirit.
Radiant team pick.
On what being kind of short.
Stands ready.
OG's turn to ban.
That. Then I think this team is
10 seconds remaining.
big.
5
Player.
seconds remaining.
The game just incredible.
Reserve time.
Issue. I don't know, maybe just
10 seconds remaining.
well,
Radiant team ban.
Is it
Radiant team
first-
pick.
break to actually with the because I
10 seconds remaining.
14. Research.
5 seconds
Best.
remaining.
One.
Reserve time.
Tony Hunter. Bet. Get a better. And back. That's
OG's turn
what
to pick.
for. Now, so. Fire. I'm ready. Sorry. Attendant.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh.
5
Right.
seconds remaining.
It's going to be the first, like, we're in a matchup against
Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
Slog.
and the OG. I'm sorry. Two. Okay. The middle. S off. Then on the block. Take up down or it's the play. The bad. Tough. He's all right.
10 seconds
Jump.
remaining.
Any pet
5 seconds remaining.
that is a threat. Threat. Not there. All right. Get up. What?
Prepare for
fast.
battle.
The beyond. I believe there. I'm think happen. And the state looks more too. But like just more so going to be playing the position. It's a writer. Very
30 seconds to
spent,
battle.
but should be fine. Kind of to watch and for him to go kind of odd of him the so so yeah but now being dog
The battle begins.
The- for it get maybe on the between the cot on it for the door big there on the side here is on he is a duty in a matchup spread super see go so okay it's back on this blend quite it sort of between him and look elsewhere in the ass. This gentleman July is going to be on his yeah whole time for the future. He was big options like here pretty jump you know sit here look at snipe creep then he creep here is swear And look at this. Test. His pull. Bird. You know, he has to be now. You know, let's look up some. Oh. Made it sense. It's a piece. It's a go hang around the left instead of poking it. I figured it have do some there. I trust for both. It's GT. What's up? T. I was in tick rat. Oh, off. They get there. Level pure like away healthy. Of the game. On it. Jared did himself. Good. Fair enough. Fights like an old. I don't. That makes me try to get a mech group. Enough. The coach is some. Find your look. As you get here, like we're gonna have really there. Just get up and over the page and hurt. Okay, more right. Oh, click of the yeah. Get that or nice. Oh, look at bring down. Fight last and that will you get them. I'm sure they're just kill that with cool. Matchup going. Oh, it is. Back. So. Level set. Grab the room. Fly there. A. Onto. They will just IG those dog fights. Here. Struck it. Go to go all the way up. But no. Okay. Oh, here. Down. 15 down there. From the. It's like this. Oh, some sort of cross. I'll put it out. Down. And then, so I pull. There. Touches out. Be jump down. Spawn. We can take. Duck it. And up. Let's go. Just yeah,
Dire's middle tower is under
and
attack.
pull. Not threat. Get it, sir. And fall back on its own. Let's try that.
Radiant's middle
Oh,
tower
okay,
is under
to be right.
attack.
Well, get for Garrick's.
Radiant's
With their
top
final
tower is
to
under
take
attack.
towards dog dizzy pieces. It's the port. With like the storm, that and take all the damage.
Dire's
You're probably got to act. Pop Steven, popping off got strength, just power up, dude. So, gonna go for off. I was able
middle tower
Oh.
is under attack.
could have made a short then. Oh. Oh. Let's get this. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Walking. Not.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Oh,
under
went down.
attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my. Almost. Please give not just more. Just.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, you can. This. Oh, what? Now, I'll miss. Stop, miss him. Here, not. Here, not. We can do a shoot. These better. Sing. Yeah. Got it. Look.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Dude.
attack.
Yeah, we did. Make. No. This game.
Radiant's bottom
It's
tower
a
is under attack.
G. The
Radiant structures are
at the. Prick. Left out. And obviously,
Radiant's bottom
now
tower has been denied.
I'm here for all the rest.
Radiant's middle tower
Oh,
is
okay.
under attack.
Now, let's see how. Stand in BG. Step up. Not quite. To be honest, search on IG last on paper because this would you
Dire's bottom
I-
tower is under attack.
that's for like
Dire's middle tower
Wait.
is under attack.
my is I'm no for
Dire's middle tower
fight. But now, for wreck. Since he and now begin this lane. It's a kind of pretty small person. Now has kind of look here. No take. There's promise though. He comes back. Back. Good. Done. They prep Jerix. Okay. But we kill for it. My dick. Oh my goodness. Through. No. But for that kind of look at this.
Tower is under attack.
President to make it. Oh, yeah. And they
Dire's
really
tower is under attack.
do make sure that it doesn't kill and tower here. I like the way all kind of to the What? Boop. Dick has next to nothing. Yes. Keeping alive. First ever.
Tower is under attack.
Take to the top. Open. Alright. So, and you got it. Imagine. What the?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't be any so that yeah. The come the Jared. That's where still. Sitting on the his in the 2 3 that's dot fight but escape and something what's happening so and it's like timber chink there yeah that right oh 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 so I missed the
Radiant's
yeah,
tower
down.
is under
Do you
attack.
think would
Radiant's
yeah,
structures are fortified.
without yeah that's how I thought so what
Radiant's top tower is falling.
and his timber thought he I guess he's like alright get changed
Dire's middle
it's that
tower is under attack.
came up this Kata right and it well the just side power seems like bait was just all the power or you know what yeah definitely that's oh, yeah. Two says they back on the way. Now get a nice stop that. Back. Up. Pull the knob. Air just stop. Looks Please a little from a double. Then good. Other. They are. They don't limit and and notice probably that are taking with the 8 o'clock and the clubs that are they're just which gonna 4 points top of so of course all and it I did say but play the works that they got storming so then enough time to get hit in the I just the wings that have with the thing here sometimes they stuff time go up and they do the God retreat fly at the prime earth definitely it's the oh a month but all for they're one I think they're an order more and much than their and stuff big deal but well mention 8 ones he like as an oh could jump the they see him and you high the he foot pretty swim nowhere yeah well that is for I was trying to they were here it's like what have you done what I so not like 300 reset the lives Tom get there pushed but and I really look at it running on her flip these the map count bat from there's it's way ahead the you know with this not pace Jeep no right up everyone out we can get part 2 first oh that's fight oh okay wipe out or back there guys I want to get to it looked blue down out taking eyes for the spirit not for he wanted the come on get oh big yeah big that would for it okay you know be a rep but they was a that pop no happening this stuff was bad there's anything on where the secret Yeah.
And I was right in the middle and good feel for the just, I mean, even like that.
Yeah. Like, you know, close to even when fight comes in your composed quick spin on the next because they're talking about for them and pull back on like goes to the Oracle side, but it's up. So we must here. Yeah. Oh, man. Yep. Was it? Out. Not a game. Gotta be clean up. Greatest. He's looking for a way. Pull it. Nope. Be they had a very good OG to kind of read it.
Blind like through behind now and no like Taylor this doing local he's that and with pressure for fight I limit yeah pressure and or you know like it's any damage deep
I'm going to talk about not like a low
that type. Yeah. All the damage right it's the right but make it damn he's killing the storm.
To be there. Yeah. Company.
The on battle match they want down most of now IG smokes.
Oh.
I know what up.
I mean, it's like what color killed he got himself to cut. It looks like yeah, promote there rush IG Dylan.
The counter a Hawks by or overtime. That's probably because I got a little Dylan.
Yeah. Count. Yeah. To count. Obvious. Fitness. Gonna make
Or was there? He was or a little bit more careful. What?
That's it.
claims in that tab. Freaking cool. That's like up. Right. Cut out. Put out for the. No. Run back out. So like what? Like if it's over, do it. Class of evil. The concept was it for but that's what there. There's that up and plan to trap iron moves can pull out of here. A couple of things. One is trying to get the rider in some hunter. Yeah. Take the road and up where it might be a little bit through, which they need to. So again, keep building up. And you he's falling for picking. Both got the depth of that. Oh, here. Look at. Not looking to kind of have a staff offline. The iG lead option pretty good for. I don't to I don't know if that had on the OG looks here maybe down the bottom. Not just one that
Dire's middle tower
yeah.
is under attack.
Would look like this with the instead it's like kill or low or despite the mechanic game on a board. I mean, sort of you can't really hitting them. Yeah. Hey, that's cool. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, that whole. So they made area hot. Where the there's a one, but the roast good spin is up. Fight your team behind there. Nope. Yep. I will go for Jerry. Taking two off. Caught him hard. No. I'll look down. You stand up. Wait a moment. Real. 2. Oh. What? Save him. Quick! Back. That's more blood. He is. Believe I making. But I think the fact from now on, from you underestimate burdens.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Early. Talk to left. The left. And this, I didn't really think did or just because point doesn't mean much because but it even to their team tragic get down. He right used out of what or and the magical zip stop so like here be there be get out last one. Okay, that's a lot of dreams the EKB total red fine yeah but I have some this easy here we're be from area game. I don't know if it's go rush. Oh. And I need some sort of because he Echo Saber real like it even so like you have like here down waiting shot a lot heard it but get out like hey don't push it but kind of get here. They're about to keep these allies. The push past the but
Radiant's middle tower
okay,
is under
able to
attack.
pick up a butterfly. I don't know. How people position. Really the first Spence then one and dog this is the testing truly for your team not but ever like plus that they spent buddy you're gonna start Man.
Oh, like, now. What?
Nope. Nope. On this, I continued. Get up. Normal, get up. Get. And he. We. Back. Now, iG. Reach down. Run for the. Four. Go. That's the reach. Looks a little better. Get it. But front. Go. Get. Sit. Get. That. Tail was it. Bird. Put that. That. I don't think make. This. Now. Into that. Capture. Walk up.
Sometimes you can do with this. You got ran away and ran.
Radiant's middle tower.
Tried to and that's hard. Them. I think that you got and
He's take me quickly off that. Hey, would beat can back up.
yep. Lot. Start. Four. Thought that peek here. Here, kind of. So now, just
Dire's top tower.
arm. That's on front. Hey, this. So.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower.
I think
Lot. Get and keep. And well, so I'll he only gonna let's do.
it's off. Caught him. Get the front up. Yeah. What do you should get?
Against.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah. I'm you. Gee. You. The exact moment. Zero. Storm ball. You. Hit the ground. Oh. That's and the Sean bring it. Got it already. item. Thorn of the bear. Over. It's just
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
both are going to so make him. No shit. Carry. Carry. So I don't know. Like I. Kind of right? Are you?
Guys, what kind of juice? Some. Anyway, chair. You know, going to be kind of breach counts against. Nope. Look. Out. Nope. Okay. Now, go one last buddy.
Give me.
All takes you live. You expect to help with their day. Charge. Start. Gonna be able to fully.
They don't need. They just fat. One. Oh.
Some but yeah.
Crazy.
Man. Pulls off. Oh no. Right left. Bump. Some bibs next. For window. G. Get. Yep. Help. Fuck. Cover. There you go. Look. Oh. Up around. Yeah. Me. Looks like able to off. But. No. Get him. Go. This is anything today.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Beep going out. Sec. It's up. That's it. Goodbye. Back. Oh. Number. I mean, for see.